Hello friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark. This will almost certainly be the finale for episode 3 of The Long Dark. So, what we're gonna do, since we are... all we really have to do now is head to the end, which I'm pretty sure this is like the final mission, the final part of this episode. I know last time I did mention I'm not going to stop by Thompson, or by the community hall, but I was thinking, since we're probably not going to be able to come here after again, like we're probably never going to be able to come back here in this playthrough, you know? And we do have that wolf pelt there. So I'm thinking we'll stop and pick up the wolf pelt, at the very least. Oh, I was gonna make some food, but actually we're pretty good. The weather's pretty good out here. We don't need to worry about it. So I was gonna cook up a can to give us that warming up benefit, but it's pretty nice out here. We don't really have to worry about that. I used a bunch of sticks last time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up some of these sticks. So yeah, we are going to stop by the community center, pick up that wolf pelt, and then head on to the mine and hopefully make our way through the mountain so we can reach Perseverance Mills. That is where we're heading. So I hope you all have had a wonderful week. I've had a pretty good week. I've had a very busy weekend. So I streamed, I'm gonna call it yesterday, Friday evening, I streamed. I'm actually recording this Sunday morning, like early Sunday morning before I go to bed. So yeah, I streamed yesterday with Fletcher. And then my niece's birthday was a couple days ago. So we had a family get-together for that today. Or yesterday, I should say. And my timeline's weird, because I am such a night person. And then after the party, my younger brother and his wife went to the Children's Museum for a fundraiser. So I got to babysit my niece, so that was super fun. And that was like directly after the birthday party. And then today, since my birthday was like 2 weeks ago, and actually today is my mom's birthday, so we're doing another family get-together for that. I know it seems kind of silly that we're having like we really should have just had one big get-together for all of us, but that's okay. I love my family. I'm very close to my family. Like, honestly, my brothers are like two of my best friends, and you know, I love seeing their kids and their wives, and they're all great people. So I'm certainly not going to complain about getting to see my family so much this weekend. I think it's pretty great. But I also
carry much more.
I know. It's just a bunch of sticks, though. But also, I don't watch TV nearly as much as I used to. But this week I've had a lot of time to watch TV, or like just kind of get caught up on some stuff that I've been behind on. I think I talked a little bit about BoJack Horseman in the last couple weeks. But I finally finished that, and I mean that was the end of it. Like this final season, this last season was the final season. And before I like go any further, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna divulge any spoilers or anything, so don't worry about that. Oops, hit the mouse there. Okay, yeah, going this way, not that one. So I really liked the way BoJack ended. The final scene I thought was very, very good. I mean, the writing in that show was just so good. You know, it knew like exactly when to be funny and when to be serious, and just the way they talked about some of these, like, you know, big serious issues was very, like, thoughtful and thought-provoking. Actually, do I have to... He's running away too. Yeah, just run away. Yeah. Oh, dang it. Oh, I'm sorry, Wolf. Well, we didn't get hurt, which is good. But it said we did tear a bit of our clothing. So let's just check on that. How bad? We still need to fix up our boots. Cloth and leather. Okay. I think I can handle that. Do I have... What did it say I don't have? I don't have cloth. Okay, we can get cloth. I think I can handle that. And these pants. Just need more cloth for that as well. Oh no, I didn't know that this was taking damage. Okay, we just need leather for that as well. Okay. Oh, these gloves have just about had it. Okay. So we'll have to get some leather from, if I remember correctly, I think there's some stuff in the community center that we can break down for leather. So I think we'll be okay. But yeah, I really liked BoJack. The thing is, when I was watching like the actual last episode, I didn't realize that it was the last episode. And I knew that, like, you know, I was getting close to the end. But I was paying attention, but I guess I wasn't, like, it didn't have my full attention, and I didn't realize, like, I would have paid more attention had I actually realized that it was the final episode. Like, it would have had my absolute undivided attention. I mean, you know, I got everything, and I understood everything. It's not like I missed anything, but I just wish I had actually realized that it was the final episode, you know? You know what I mean? It's just different. You know? It had a... I don't know, sometimes, like, if you know it's going to be the last episode, you kind of... How do I put this? I don't know, you almost put too much stock in it or something. I don't know how to explain this. Okay, let's... How are our socks? Our socks are good. Okay, so we will take these...
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And break them down. And I think we had... Yeah, these shoes we can break down for leather as well. Okay. So, since these ones are actually worse than these ones, I'll go ahead and put those ones on. There we go. We'll wear these ones. But, you know, they're both are very bad, and just even if they were 100%, they're not that great. I mean, heck, I might actually end up breaking these down. Let's go ahead and harvest this. While I'm thinking about it, how are we doing on water? While we're doing all this, I'll go ahead and get some water boiling. And probably cook some food too. Okay, go ahead and open that and cook it. Okay, and we'll get some water going as well. We'll go ahead and do like a full liter. That's good. Okay, let's see, how long is this gonna take? 10 minutes. Okay, so we can probably like break down one more thing. So like shoes, let's harvest those. Oh, we get 2 leather out of this. That's great. Ooh, that takes an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, so not that yet. But let's go ahead and break these down for cloth. 20 minutes. I think that'll be good. Okay. We'll go ahead and eat it. Okay, good. We're probably going to lose that warming up benefit by the time we're done here, but that's okay. Let's just eat kind of just some other food. Help us off here. That's a lot of calories. That's pretty good. Let's just go ahead and eat this as well. Filling up on beef jerky here. And drink. What we got? Okay. So 19 minutes until that's ready. So let us hopefully. So I'm afraid that'll take too long. I guess we can repair. Let's see. This will probably take a long time to repair. Our pants. See how long that'll take to repair. 25 minutes? Okay, that's pretty good. Let's do that. Alright, good. Up to 67. Take it. Oh, did I? Yes, that was potable water. Okay, good.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay. I still need more cloth. I guess we can. I don't think. No. Let's go to some of the other houses. Because I know some of these places had some cloth in them that we could use. Or some clothing, I should say, that we could break down for cloth. Well, did we already take everything? Might have already taken everything from this place. All the stuff is empty. Okay, yeah, we're not getting anything here. Alright, we'll check out one of the other houses. If I remember, I think there was even like a scarf or something at the church we could use. Sometimes, if we could break this down, get 3 cloth, 5 reclaimed wood, take 2 hours, 2.5 hours. We would get a lot of materials out of it. Do you want to go ahead and do that? Ooh, this one's bigger. That takes 3 hours. But we get 2 tinder plugs, and more cloth, and more reclaimed wood. It'll take 3 hours. I say we go ahead and do that. Yeah, it's gonna take a while, but we do need a lot of cloth. Shoot, I didn't realize that. Did we get anything out of it? Hmm. Don't want to, like, use all of our lantern fuel. Because if it goes for 3 hours, that'll take a while. Alright, I guess we'll just, like, sleep through the night. Got this bed here. I mean, we might as well. We got lots of food. Like, we're in pretty good shape right now, actually, so. Let's go for like 9 hours. Hopefully the sun will be up by then. Yeah, I think this will be good. Yeah, I really want to make sure going into chapter 4, I have no idea who we're going to be, where we're going to start. I don't know how it's going to go, but I want to make sure we're in good shape, as good a shape as we can be, because I don't know what's going to carry over and what's not, what we're going to be able to keep, what we're going to lose, so still want to be, you know, in the best shape as possible. Is it still too dark? I think it's pretty dark. We sleep for just like 1 more hour. Oh, I am surprised it's still so dark. If... There you go. I was completely going the wrong way. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and put that out. We break this down now? Yes. Aha. Okay. And I think the most important thing is we want to get these boots fixed. Let's do that first. How much did it say it was gonna repair? Repair 33%. Okay. Okay. Yep, go for it. And then that's good. It's up to 80%. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, then let's... I don't think... Oh, we do have another leather. Okay, so let's go ahead and repair this as well. Because this allows us to carry more. And we're always carrying way too much stuff, so yes, let's do this. Let's repair that. Okay, good. We've got... I need to go back and pick up that wolf pelt, but we don't have cured gut to be able to fix this. Other than that, well, I'm not really too worried about the gloves because they're not that great. I'm not going to try and fix them. I still hope we can find some better gloves, but I'm not like all that worried about it. Have I checked in here? Just doesn't hurt. Nope, don't see anything. We are very thirsty though. I think that that fish made us super thirsty. Okay. So I think we are actually good. I think I'm gonna just make some more water and then pick up that wolf pelt. Then I think we're good to go. Okay, cook up, no, back. Make some water. And drop some of these cans as well. Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a liter. You're good. Okay. 72%. That's fairly close. I mean, it would be really nice to be able to to be able to take that cured gut and fix up our coat. Okay, well, we're gonna take that. Let's take one more book. Anything else I feel like I really need? It's always nice to have a full sewing kit, so we'll go ahead and take that and put this one away. So we do have a bunch of cans. So they're not heavy, but there's no reason to be carrying around so many cans. Okay, we got a bunch of reclaimed wood. Good. We got a lot of food. I guess... yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put those back. Okay, good. That helped. We are no longer super heavy. So we do have all this lantern fuel. Let's top off our lantern. Where are you, lantern? There we go. Okay, actions, refuel. That's just about full, but since we got that fuel from gutting fish, which I thought was interesting. Just a nice touch to the game that they do stuff like that. But we are gonna go ahead and put the rest of that away. Okay. Everything else we're good for. Okay. I was just thinking something. What was I just thinking? Oh yeah, we've got. Let's go ahead and make. Where are you? Oh. I thought we had 3 of them. Or, I guess maybe... let's check. We've got 3 dressings. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Okay, let's go get that water. And then head to the mine. This time till that's ready. Boiled. Potable. Good.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's okay. You don't have to carry anymore. And actually, let's go ahead and just eat some food. Actually, I'm gonna cook this up. I just really want to be prepared for this. Cause I don't know what's about to happen. Okay, past time till ready. Let's go ahead and eat it. And then
Man,
we're
is getting kind of heavy.
just gonna there we go. Just leave that there. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It's a bit windy, but we'll be okay. Got that warming up benefit. That really does help. Even if just temporarily, like, at least get us much closer to our destination. And really, the destination, the mine, isn't that far from where we are, so. Okay, I think we needed to... oh, okay, it's up here further. Okay, so I guess let's head up this way. Not like around that way, I assume. Or maybe, if it's a mine, I mean, we might need to go underneath. So maybe it is like this way. So when we see the big rock, then we'll take a right. Because a mine would be, you know, under a mountain. It would be through or under something. Wouldn't imagine. It's possible that the entrance would be like an elevator at the top of a mountain, like down into the mine, but I'm gonna assume it's more of a cave entrance. So, is it this way? I think it's this way. I think this is the rock that we saw on the map. So something else I had a chance to watch this week, and actually I watched the entire 13th season of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Man, in that show, it has stayed so consistently good through every season. Like, I seriously can't think of another show that has gone for that long and has stayed that good. And again, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but the season 13. Ooh. Definitely getting some earthquakes here. Okay, where is the entrance to this mine? Is it back this way? I think it's kind of hard to tell because it seems like it's like that way, but we can't go directly through the mountain here. I don't see a cave. Let's try going this way a little bit. Is that the entrance there? Possibly it. Heck. Yeah, we can get closer. Okay, I think that is a cave entrance. Okay, I think this is where we're going. Yeah, this looks right. Is that probably coal? Stone? No, I guess just stones. Alright. Well. Goodbye, Thompson's Crossing. I hope everyone gets taken care of. Is this right? Maybe this isn't right. Maybe this is just a cave. I don't know if this is really going to make that much of a difference, but I'm trying to... No, I guess that... Because it kind of looks like a... It was a cave or something, like a way through, but I don't think that's right. Okay. But the season 13 finale of It's Always Sunny was absolutely amazing. It was probably my favorite episode of the entire show, because it was very different than any other episode of Sunny, like very different. But it was so good. It had like such a good message, and the way it was presented was so interesting. And just, again, it's just not what I expected at all from a show like Sunny. So if you're a fan of that show at all, and you haven't seen season 13, or you haven't been watching it for a while, and honestly, if you haven't watched it in a while, like, you don't need to watch like every episode to understand the season 13 finale, but you at least need to see season 12. So I would recommend watching season 12 and 13. But yeah, it was amazing. And it had music from one of my favorite bands of all time, Sigur Rós. Always with the wolves. Where are you?
Better stay alert.
Man. Oh wow, that's a lot of wolves. I feel like we're better when we're like on an open area, so we can see them coming from all sides. Did we get him? I think we scared him off. Okay. I definitely hit one of them. I'm sorry about that. It's funny how I feel bad for, like... I know they're just, like, computer characters, but... You know, still feel bad. Okay. So, seems like possibly up this way? we're running pretty low on rifle cartridges. How do we... Doesn't look like we can go up this way at all. We need to go further around, because there's definitely no way up that way. Or do we just go up here? Is this it? Okay, this looks promising. To say, aha, mining road. Really? Are they back again? No? No, I don't think they're coming back. I'd been very surprised if they were going to attack again, like, right away. We go ahead and put our gun away. They're coming back. I feel like they're running towards me again. We're gonna leg it. I think they're still chasing me. If we just get into the mine, I think this is the entrance here. Oh no. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Okay. God, they are definitely getting more and more aggressive. Leaving Pleasant Valley. Make sure you have completed all other missions and tasks before exploring the mine. This is the point of no return. Okay, well, first of all, we need to... you are bleeding from a wound. If left untreated, you'll weaken until you die. I think, where are you? Need my backpack. Okay. I think... Do I need to use this? It just says blood loss. It doesn't say risk of infection, so I think we can just put a bandage on it. Okay, good. Okay, and how... I know we're overburdened, we're carrying too much, but it's not that bad. By the time we, like, make a fire and eat some food and drink some water, we'll be alright. Actually, speaking of that, we'll actually go ahead and eat some food. This one looks like the lowest condition, so we will eat it. I guess except for those crackers. Well, might as well go ahead and top off our water as well. Alright.
Looks iffy.
Yeah, probably gonna need to bust out our lamp here. I'm glad I topped it off. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Looks like it's just getting darker. Oh boy. I feel like the last place you want to be during an earthquake is in a mine. I have a feeling this is just going to circle back around. No? It does seem to split.
It's a mine, all right. Air is thick.
Although, possibly it looks like... Yeah, we'll just go over there and end up over there. Okay. And I hope we are not the canary in the coal mine. We do have some coal here. It's good. We do need to make a fire. Do we? I feel like we just kind of keep accidentally picking the right path. Oh, we have a workbench here. I'm not sure if I really need to make anything. That's not that bad. We'll take it. We'll take that because I think we're actually out of cloth. We don't have much. Yeah, we'll take that. I'll take that for sure. Accelerant. Nah, we'll just leave that.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
No, we'll leave that. Okay. Can I still see anything if I put this out? Kind of. Okay. I don't really think we need to make anything. Deerskin boots. Deerskin pants? We could have made those, but we don't really have the things we need for it. We don't have any deer skins. That's okay. We're doing alright. How much cloth do I have? I've got 4. Okay, then. I'm just gonna go ahead and actually put these other socks back then. So I was gonna break them down for cloth, but we're pretty good on cloth. Alright, let's get our lantern back out. Alright. Really hope we make it out of this unscathed. Not asking too much. Good boy. Oh, so much for my hopes and dreams. Molly gonna come save us, or? No, I guess we're okay.
Okay. Nothing broken.
Good.
Still breathing.
Okay. Do we take any injuries? We had to have taken some injuries. Ooh, sprained our ankle, sprained wrist. Okay, not terrible though. We can cure that. What am I doing? Okay, we got some painkillers. Use those for our left foot pain, sure. Even though realistically, you would only need to take 2 pills for all of your pain. But we'll just let that slide. Because we need to take another couple for our left hand. Okay, and then we need to use our bandages. I want to make sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I think yes. Okay, good. We do need a bandage for our injuries. What am I doing? Here we go. Bandage. Let's use on your left foot. Good. And our left hand. Alright, excellent. That wasn't so bad. But we are now out of bandages. But since we just picked up all that cloth, we can make more. How do I do this? Medical bandages. Okay, so we get 2 bandages out of 1 cloth. Excellent. Yeah, go ahead and craft 2 bandages. And one thing, this was nice, that since we got knocked out, our sleep went back up to 100% because we were kind of low on sleep there. But did it fully cave in behind us? Oh no, did we lose our lantern? Is it gone? Yeah, that fully caved in behind us. Well, yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and take the flare.
Probably duck under those rocks.
So I don't know, I mean, if you can hear the Aurora Borealis is going on, I assume that's part of the story, but we also might just be lucky. I'm not totally sure. Because that's what's lighting up our way. The Aurora Borealis is given enough power to light up the lights. Entering mine area. Authorized personnel only. No admittance without authorization. Again, the last place you'd want to be during an earthquake is an old abandoned mine. I literally cannot think of a worse place. Yeah, we just need to avoid the water because it's all electrified. Good, good. Oh yeah, be careful of mine shafts. God, they're just getting worse, more frequent. Assume the timeline probably works out so like this is probably lining up with the end of chapter 2, the end of episode 2, you know. Try the elevator. It's got power, so should we, what time is it? Let's do a little bit more exploring. I feel like that's not a terrible idea. Metal table. Okay. Since we've got all these flares, I'm gonna go ahead and, once this goes out. Oh, water party. Nice. Once this match goes out, I'm gonna go ahead and start using some of these flares. There we go. Always forget to just keep holding down once we like unlock it. Nice. Yes, we'll definitely take that. Yeah, we'll take that. Take that. Sure. No, we've got better tools, so we'll leave that. We're good on water. I like the sodas, so we'll go ahead and take that. Okay, good. That was good. So the marine. Okay, I'm gonna check the elevator because I assume we're probably gonna like. I have a feeling it's not gonna work. We're probably gonna need to like, yeah, somehow power it. Yeah, find a way to fix the elevator. Okay. All right, I guess we'll head this way first. Ooh. Ooh, that's dangerous. Search fuse box. Burned out fuse. Okay. I assume we're gonna need it though. Swap burned out fuses with replacements. Oh, I see. So we need to find a good fuse and put it in here. Okay. So let's use one of these flares because they last longer. They seem a bit more ominous because they give off a red light instead of a blue light, you know what I mean? What do we have here? Another fuse box? Another burned out fuse. Okay. Ooh, careful. Oh, jeez. Looks like this way's blocked off. Yeah, so we have to go around this way. Ooh. I feel like we could easily impale ourselves on a fallen board or something. Do not want to get shocked. This bolt cutters. Okay. We also need to find some bolt cutters. Bolt cutters and fuses. What we are on the prowl for. I assume we need to do this fairly quickly. Although I don't know if it doesn't really seem like time is passing, so maybe we got all the time we need, but still rather be safe and do this fairly quickly. Okay, that looks like a good fuse box. Maybe get up there. Stand up. We're still gotta stay crouched. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that was close. Almost shocked myself there.
This stuff will come in handy.
Sure. I'll take that. And check you. Come on, fuses. Nothing. Replacement fuse. Looks old, but appears to be in working order.
This pack is gonna come in handy.
Okay. I'm not sure which fuse boxes we need. Let me see if I will say in the journal. Swap out burned fuses with. So I think all the burned ones need replacements. So we're not getting any lights down here now, but we can use those fuses to repair the fuse boxes for the elevator. Okay. We'll try keep going this way. Bolt cutters. Looks like it's as far as we can go here, though. Without jumping in the water and electrocuting ourselves. Ooh, that's bad. Leave that. And this is a big old like cave system.
Ah, shit, that burns!
Oh,
I need some first aid soon.
shoot. Just barely like stepped in the water there. Ah, that's frustrating. Okay. So what do we need? Painkillers and a bandage.
Shit! Still burning.
I know, I'm taking care of you. I'm taking care of you. Okay, painkillers. Use those. This on the burn.
Oh, that hurts so much. Oh,
Okay. Good? Okay, we're good. Gotta be extra careful. That was bad. Okay, looks like another good fuse though. What do we have here? Beef jerky? No, don't break that down. Pick up the beef jerky. Nope, that's bad condition. We'll take the cloth though, since we're burning through our bandages here so quickly. Okay, I'll take that. Okay. Okay, we got plenty of flares. Right. Alright. Quickly, I want to where are you? Drop the bad flares. No need to be carrying those around. Okay. Can't go this way. No. Okay, so I assume the last one's probably going to be behind that. Oh, did it stop? Because we pulled out the fuse so we can walk in the water now? Yes? No? What was that? Why did she scream? I think you're okay. You're okay. Is this, is this where we were? Yeah, we already checked that one. Okay. I know where we are. Oh, the water's cold. That's why. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, our temperature dropped incredibly quickly in the water. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I assume... Where are you? The last fuse is probably going to be behind where we need to use the bolt cutters. Probably back here. There we go. Nice. That flare back up. Okay, be very careful not to hit that electricity. Oh yeah, I can see that fuse box there. Okay, nothing this way. Hop over here. Can we get over that? There we go. Take another flare. Come on, give me something good. Give me a good pair of gloves. Bandage, we'll take it. We'll just leave that actually. I'll take you. Alright. Okay. Good, good, good. So now we just need to replace the bad ones with the good ones. Although I'm not sure, I guess I didn't see the third bad one. It's probably closer to the elevator. I got an idea where it might be, but I don't know for sure. Okay, here we are. So put a good one in here. Burned out fuse. Where are the good fuses? Oh, here we go. Excellent. One down, two to go. Oh god, that is dangerous. Okay, good, good. Stick to the left. And jump to the right. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, the next one was down here. Oh god, that's gonna be bad getting back through. Okay, put another good one in here. Okay, carefully, carefully. Very carefully. Okay, good. Good, good, good. And then I assume it's around here somewhere? Is it like actually... That's it. Yeah, not gonna work yet. We definitely need all three. Where's the third one go? Ah, here it is. I knew it had to be close by. We'll take that. And put in the last good one. Alright. Actually, I wonder... Can we just like... No, we can only put one in. You don't need to be carrying around bad fuses for any reason. Okay. Just gonna drop those bad fuses. Where are you, bad fuses? Oh, here we go. Drop, drop, drop. Alright. Oh, we did it. We're definitely getting close. Like, I mean, as much trouble as we've been having, this still seems a bit easy. You know, I still feel like there's gonna be one more... I mean, there's gotta be one more, like, big twist or big surprise or big challenge or something before we reach the end here. Should I go ahead and light up another. We're gonna use one of these though, because we can, see the light at the end of the tunnel. I just want to kind of light it up with the rest of it. I don't see anything useful, that is.
A way out, finally.
Alright. Can you climb the ladder? No.
Nobody needs this anymore.
No, we're good. We don't need a hook. Stale. We'll take it. Oh yeah, good. Scrap metal, leave it.
This will come in handy.
We'll leave it. Leave you. Pry this bad boy open. And I'm gonna continue to hold the open button. There we go. Leave you. Leave you. Okay. Good. Is this a workbench? No, it's just a metal table. Okay. Shall we eat a little bit before we continue? Yeah. What else can we eat? Yeah, we'll go ahead and eat you. Then drink you. And then just go ahead and top off our water. Okay. Leave the mine.
What the hell?
Holy crap, those are whales. Is the water, like, gone, or did they beach themselves? 'Cause, I mean, there's a big old ship over there as well. Wow.
The world is changing. Has changed. The aurora, the weather, wildlife. It somehow feels like Mother Nature is crying out. Maybe she's warning us of what's to come. People like Molly or Father Tom, or the crash survivors. They're just the ones left behind. Damaged people. The hopeful and the hopeless. What will this new world do to them? Will it make them harder? Will it break them? I'm not sure I can help them. And I don't know what I'll find when I get to where I'm going. But what I do know is this. Mackenzie is alive, and he's heading to Perseverance Mills. And that means I have to get there before it's too late. I may not be able to stop this darkness from coming, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let it happen without a fight.
Oh man, I got chills. Oh, I got chills. There you go. Episode 3. God, and isn't the music so good? I love the music in this game. This is the music that plays in the main menu every time I open up the game. Since episode 3, like episode 1 and 2 had its own music, but this is episode 3, like its music. So yeah, as soon as episode 4 comes out, I will be recording and putting it up. I'm not sure when it's coming out. They haven't announced when it's coming out yet. basically since like the studio that made this game, Hinterland, they talk about in some of their like I forget what they call it, but like the dev notes, they call them like I can't remember what they call them right now, but they basically come out with periodic updates and they let people know what's going on. But they used to always announce when their updates were coming out and like when episodes were coming out, like way in advance, so they could like have a deadline that they wanted to reach. But the head of the studio, like they kept missing deadlines and delaying stuff, and which is always totally fine and understandable. Like I'd rather have a delay and have a good game than have something be forced out when it's not ready yet. So basically, like there was an update or a note a while ago that said for a while, like, or from here on out, we're not going to be announcing our release dates like until we know it's coming up, like we know it's going to be ready by this day. So so they have not announced when episode 4 is going to come out yet. They have said that episode 4 will be the last episode, but they haven't given us a date on when it's going to be out yet. But I will share on social media as soon as I hear a release date. I will let you guys know. And if you enjoy my Chillist series, you can just keep watching the Chillist series, and I'm sure I'll talk about it when I hear some news on that. So, yeah. There you go, guys. Episode 3. I cannot wait for episode 4. I'm excited to see where this goes. It seems like it's also got a very like good message and like an interesting message, like a very relevant message to it, So yeah. But who knows? The supernatural elements of this just make it all that more interesting. All right. Well, I will be back next week. I will probably play the first tree next week, because I think it's a shorter game. So I like to do shorter games every once in a while, especially because like this is a very long series. I think this is episode 30, 33, 34, and they're each an hour long. So like, that's a lot to get through. But I like to get in some short games, like in between the longer stretches of longer games. And the first tree I think is a pretty short game. And another game I've been wanting to play is called Refunked. I've got it as well. I've already bought it. And it's got really good reviews on Steam, and it's a puzzly type game I think as well, but it's also got a story. I'm not totally sure. I don't like to know a ton before I go into games. I kind of like to know just enough to where, because I know what kind of games I like, and I like to know just enough to kind of decide if I think I would like it or not, and at that point I'll decide if I want to buy it and play it. So that looked like a good game, an interesting game, a puzzly game. So probably gonna do the first tree and Refunked, and then I think I'm gonna get back into The Witness, try and finish that game, and then possibly Undertale. But everything is subject to change, so that's just like a rough possible outline of where I'm going. So and again, if you guys have suggestions, I'm always up for suggestions. So let me know in the comments if you have something that you would like to see me play, or you think something that I would enjoy. All right, I think that's all I've got for now. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next week. Bye.